Hello pilgrims, fellow travellers and adventurers. Welcome back to Theros Adventures and our El Camino del Norte journey. In this episode, you'll accompany us as we leave the municipal albergue in Larrabetzu and head off onto the trail into the fascinating city of Bilbao, where you might want to make this one of your rest days, or at least spend a few hours exploring this magnificent city. Then we follow the river to Portugalete and onwards towards the coast again, and then into rolling countryside towards Onton. So are you ready to join us? Let's step out onto the trail once more. Good morning.
Well, it's pretty warm right now, but there's cloud up there which should protect us for a while. We'll see. Bilbao is next, up and over a mountain from what I remember on the map. Anyway, yeah. We'll get there.
We will.
That's what I'll put my glasses in. There's an arrow on that pole.
I think we're heading for that hill over there. Woohoo! What do you reckon? Oh my, do my eyes deceive me? Is this a dream? Is this a mirage? No, it really is a vending machine. Oh wow, cold drinks.
Diversion. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Holy crap, just when you thought we didn't have to go up anymore, check that out.
Yeah, and it's not like it's an easy trail, it's fine.
Yeah, 3 kilometers to go into Bilbao. Oh, they're making us work for it though.
Well, we're circling around. Much of the city is down there, and we go far enough we see the ocean way off there. in-city industrial park. We'll see. We're not planning to spend too much time in Bilbao. So, off and away.
So, Captain, here we are in Bilbao. How are you feeling?
I feel a lot better after 3 lemonades and a little fish sandwich thing. You know, it was good. Yeah.
And what we're doing now?
We're looking for a river and we're going to cross it.
Okay, let's do it.
One of the things that Sarah and I like to carry is our Van Gogh fitted airbed sheet. It's a single fitted sheet that's just a little bigger than normal fitted sheets because it goes over an airbed or air mattress, and it fits virtually every mattress, a single mattress that we find in the albergues. So it's lightweight. The reason we carry it is because most of the albergues supply you with a paper sheet, but it's not really comfortable. So we bring this along, we put on the fitted sheet first, the paper fitted sheet they give you, and then we put on our own fitted sheet. So it's more comfortable to sleep on. And it's very light. Probably less than 400 grams. So as you can see, it goes into a stuffy, and it's just like a regular sheet, really. Very light, has the fitted corners so that it'll grab onto the bunk. And like I said, it's quite deep on the corners, so it grabs really well. And of course, it's easy to stuff back into that bag and stick in your pack in the morning. And of course, you're trying to be quiet, so it's not plastic. There we go. It's back in for another day, and we're off to walk the Camino.
Following on from Brett's point about the fitted sheet, I'd like to introduce you to the companion to that. And this is a sleeping system, which is basically a down-filled comforter. It is produced by a Polish company called Cumulus. This was a bargain buy when we bought it in 2016. Very good value, and there are probably new versions of this that have come out since we bought this one. And we use it for all sorts of trips. So not only on the Caminos, but we've used it in camping trips. We've used it while we're out sailing on board Theros. And when we've been sleeping in the car during our Trans-Canada road trips. So it's very versatile. It weighs only 560 grams, so it's super lightweight and easy to carry. And I'll just show you what it looks like. So it, as you see, it comes in a stuff sack. So it's quite a generous size for one person. So you can use it as a comforter, but if you prefer sleeping bags, it does have toggles along the edge and subline the bungee line where you can actually toggle it together to make a sleeping bag. Or say if you're a couple traveling together and you're in a tent, for example, you can toggle two together to make a double sleeping bag. But also on a really cold day, you can wear this as an additional lining to a jacket. So it's very versatile. We love it. We wouldn't be without them. So check the website, Cumulus, and give it a go.
I can walk on water.
Oh no, he now thinks he's Jesus. I think he's completely lost it. He probably hasn't had enough sleep, and he certainly hasn't had anything to eat this morning. This reminds me of Acapulco. All the lights.
Pausa and lesamento.
Bollocks.
All polished for you. My dear wife Sarah, she has gone plum loco.
Pedestrians are as important as other vehicles.
Take a lot of pictures of my feet.
Is this cheating?
When you know you've walked too far, if you get on the articulated sidewalk.
There is a lot of people wonder, how do you get around on the Camino? I mean, we always say follow the yellow arrows, but there's also the question, you know, will you be where you want to be? Can you find the albergues that you need to, the places to sleep, the places to eat, restaurants and stuff like that? And the easiest way is to download one of the Pilgrim apps, and there are several available. I use Wise Pilgrim a lot. I quite like the app, and I've got used to it. And you can use it for any of the routes. It's wise to update the app if you've got it on your phone before you leave. But it will give you all the information you need on the way. I've also used Buen Camino, and again, it's a very comprehensive app that gives you the addresses and phone numbers of places to stay, where to stop, the towns, the step-by-step move across the Camino, whatever Camino you're on. Grange is another. It's a website, but it gives you some great information on how to find places where there are beds, etc.
Following on from Brett's explanations about the Camino apps that we've used on the Norte, I'd just like to say that sometimes it's easy for pilgrims to fall into accommodation anxiety. And I just want to encourage you that there's no need to worry about your accommodation, and there's no need to book ahead. You will find a bed on the Camino. Just trust in the journey itself. Many albergues, such as the municipal albergues and the association-run albergues, don't allow you to book ahead anyway. They run it on a first-come, first-served basis. And remember that when you're staying in albergues, they'll wake you up early in the morning anyway. So you're out of the door before first light, so you have plenty of hours to get to your destination. And often you'll arrive at a place where you'll be there before the albergue opens, so you can line up and wait and then get your bed then. The thing is about booking ahead, particularly those who feel they need to book every night ahead of time, even before they leave home, that really locks you into a rigid pattern and limits your journey in a way, because it means you have to walk to that next stage and doesn't allow you to have the freedom and flexibility to really respond to how your journey is unfolding. For example, some days you might feel that you want to linger a while by a beautiful beach, and therefore just walk a short day. At other times, maybe you want to have a rest day in a place because you're feeling really, really tired, and maybe that place is before the actual point at which you booked your albergue room or hotel. The other thing, of course, is if you feel really tired and you feel like you need an extra rest day or two, but you found that you've booked all of your itinerary in advance, well, that throws your whole journey out, because it means then you'll have to change every single booking or push yourself really beyond your limits. Another thing that we've witnessed is pilgrims who've not only booked one place ahead, but they've booked several for the same night, but in different places. And unfortunately, what happens is when they get to a bed, they then don't bother to call the other places that they've already booked to let the hospitalera or hospitalero know that they won't be coming. And this isn't good practice, folks. Please don't do that, because it not only inconveniences the hospitaleros, but also you're potentially taking beds away from other pilgrims. So please be considerate about that as well. Thank you. Captain, good morning.
Is it morning?
Is it morning? We think it's morning. We haven't really slept. It was super hot in the albergue last night, which was actually a sports hall.
But you know, it was good. We had a bed anyway.
Yeah.
Instead of a bench.
And clean showers.
Clean showers. Great. Got our clothes washed again.
Yay!
So
no more stinky Sarah.
Oh, thank God, no. Anyway, we're on the blue route out of here.
We're out of Portugalete, heading towards the hills again.
When we get out there, it'll be interesting because we leave one county and enter another.
We are going into Cantabria. Woo!
Anyway, everybody have a good day.
It's a long way to Santiago. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Santiago, to the St. James we all know. So long, Portugalete. Hello, Onton. It's a long, long way to Santiago, but we will walk on.
2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. cycleway. Brett and I are walking along the footpath. This is geared up to supporting people with other means of transport. Isn't this great? Look at those stairs.
Del Norte just loves to put staircase in front of you. What a lovely time.
ship or not to ship? That is the question. Many people, and especially the tour companies, are pushing shipping. Means that every day as you travel, you will have to walk to your bags. It becomes a real hassle. It can be a problem in all sorts of ways. Maybe you twist an ankle or get a bad blister one day, and now you're 10 kilometers from your property and you have to get there, or you're in trouble. You don't have anything you need. It's better just pack light. You really don't need much on a Camino. The clothes on your back and one other set of clothes, a warm jacket. We use down stuffies, a rain poncho. We use a rain poncho because it's a lot lighter than a rain jacket and rain pants. All of these things make it easier to pack light. We started my first Camino, I had a 65-liter pack. I'm down to 33 liters and it's not full. Because you learn, and we really want you to be able to start out and know that you don't need all of the things that you think you need. The shipping is costly. It takes all of the spontaneity out of the walk. If you ship, you have to get to where you're going. You also have to book ahead because the place that's receiving your bag expects you to stay there. So it takes away a lot of the municipal albergues, the convents, the places that are really special to stay in and where you meet people and have pilgrim meals together, often cooking with a group of people that you've just met. So it's a really good idea to pack light. Now, obviously, there are some people that say, well, I'm coming from, California or Sydney, Australia, or New Zealand, and I'm going to have all sorts of baggage with me. Well, bring the pack, a 35-liter pack, a 33-liter pack that you're going to carry on the Camino, and pack everything else in a suitcase that you can ship from your starting point all the way to Santiago. Then you're not walking to that bag each day. You'll still have the stuff that you want for later on, but you'll have done the Camino the way it feels most comfortable. I've seen people with 55, 65-liter packs who have actually got one of the shipping boxes from the post office in Saint Jean, put in 10 or 12 kilos of clothes that they're not going to use, of things that they don't want on the Camino, and they've mailed it to themselves in Santiago and then picked it up when they got there. That way, yes, their pack is a little big for what they need, but it's light enough and it allows them to walk. One of the worst things is having too much weight and realizing along the way that it's causing you physical injury as you carry it day after day. So folks, pack light and enjoy your Camino.
That's all for today, folks. Thank you all for watching and for following our journey so far. Please join us next time when we head out from Onton. In the meantime, do like, share and subscribe and help us grow our channel. Can you help us reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year? Until next time, take care, bye for now, and buen camino.